Yes, you can hear me. Okay. Well, this is my new channel, which will be the new and only channel, which is the Mitchell Sean Show. Hopefully, I'm not scaring you. Wow, I got cut right there. Shouldn't shave dry, you know. Dry shaving is really bad for your chin. All right, well, this is the first show, and I wanted to use my microphone, but it's not working. I'll have to figure that out and set it up. Um, so we'll use this one. When I say this one, you're like, what are you talking about? Oh, you can't see. It won't let you see what it is. It's just a Logitech um, webcam. Uh, one of the better ones too. It's a C920, I believe. So I see that Tony O'Tower has joined us. Hello, Tony. Um, did you get your tower built, or did you give up? Who else has joined us? What are you getting frustrated about? What did I miss? Let me back up. Did I miss something? Okay. So you guys are hearing me through this microphone, not that other one. Yeah, I have a cricket in here. I don't know how I got in here. And when I hear him, I think of Cricky from Mulan. I don't know where he is. He's back there somewhere behind that bookshelf. Or he's in the restroom. And I'll be taking a shower and I'll hear this. I'm like, the hell was that? So yeah, I wanted to get a haircut because you can see it's getting all wonky, but I didn't get one this weekend. So I will try again on Tuesday after my I have a doctor's appointment on the phone. So I get to talk to the doctor like this. Hi, doc. What's up? Because he doesn't want me in his office. He goes, no, no, I can't have you in the office. Why? Well, because you have because of your anxiety. Oh, okay. So I don't do that. So we have Around the Hook in Canada. We have Tony Otara, who's in China, and I am in Ontario, not Canada, but California. Is there anyone else who's joined us? If you have joined us, please go ahead and subscribe. I don't have a subscribe button that shows up. Oh, it should. It just should be my face going or something like that. And it would be down in right here where my thumb is. And you can go ahead and subscribe there. If it's not showing up, please let me know. Um, I know I didn't give you guys a lot of, you know, let you know that I was coming online. I just kind of figured, hey, I haven't been online in a while. I haven't drawn. Well, that's because I messed up my hand, this hand, my drawing hand, and oh, it hurts right here. I bend my hand, and I just can't draw. So I'm not drawing right now. Your chat shows up. You mean my voice is not showing up? You can't hear me? I hope you guys can hear me. It's one way to find out if you can hear me or not. I'm going to go online and see if I can hear myself. Yes, you can hear me. Okay. Um, I must. Oh, this is what I was going to show you guys. And that's my my little channel thing that took me about an hour to figure out how to do. Now the only problem is I don't know how to add it to this video. I'd love to add it to the video so you guys could hear it. Oh, thank you. It's because I have this webcam. Remember when you were building the Tower of Terror and you asked me what I used to make my little video? I didn't use the webcam. I used just the app. But yes, the webcam is dusty. It is dusty. Really dusty. But it's this one. No, I don't use Prism. I don't know how. I, that's why I use the webcam, because I know you have to have a streaming code and you got to have OB2 or something like that. I forget what it's called. So I just go straight through YouTube and chat that way or draw. And when I'm drawing, well, I can show you that. I don't have any right now, though. See my light and my horrible setup here? The camera hangs from that like this. Oh, hang on. Caught on the backside of the computer. And you guys get to see my belly. No. It would hang down like this, and you could see what I'm drawing if I were drawing. But that's what it does. It hangs off of this apparatus that I built, and these go around the outside of the webcam and hold on to it. And then, of course, you can hear my voice. Get off. There we go. And you saw the circle thing. Well, when I don't have enough light, oh, that is a bright light. Then you guys get to see everything, all my wrinkles, and I'm an apple doll. How you doing? No. I only have bottom teeth. I don't have top teeth, which makes it really hard to talk and eat. How do you do it? Can I hook it up to, what am I running through? I'm running through Google and, of course, YouTube. The only thing I don't like about Prism is it pops up right as soon as you turn your computer on. I don't want it to do that. I want my computer to just be my computer without somebody looking in and watching me, But I would like to learn how to do that. I know a lot of streamers use Prism, but doesn't it cut in and out? And I also would like to be able to draw using, I believe it's TikTok or Instagram. Now, I have a friend who is an artist. He's a real artist. I mean, when I say that, I'm not a real artist. I am a artist, but he works for Disney. And then again, he does Lorcana cards. And everyone says, oh, that's not real. You're doing AI. No, he's not. He doesn't use AI for that. He does use it. He did tell me he does use it, but not when he's doing the Lorcana cards. And his name is Jimmy Mulligan, or Jamie C. Mulligan. If you look him up, let me type him in. You'll see what I'm talking about. I have to look around the thing here. Oops, I did it backwards. All right. So Mulligan C. Jimmy, and he is on, I believe it is Instagram, and you can watch him. He'll draw Walt Disney, and of course he uses time lapse, because otherwise you'd be sitting there for hours while he's drawing it, and then he takes it and paints it, and his artwork is amazing. I've seen him in person at D23, and wow, I mean, it's like my wife said to him, "James, you're so amazingly talented." He goes, "Oh, thank you very much." And let me see if I got a picture of him. And does he draw Tower of Terror? I'm sure he would if you asked him to. But Tower of Terror out here is not Tower of Terror anymore. It's now what? I forgot the name of it. Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. Stupid. They should have never changed it. Oh, you have to ask him. Let me see if I can find a picture of him so you know who you're looking for. Where are my pictures? There we go. So while I'm looking for this, you missed the original. When did you come out here to California, Tony? Is your name Tony? And if it is, I hate to ask this. Are you a man, a boy, or a girl? You don't have to answer. I'm just was wondering because you talk so quickly. I catch every other word. My camera it cuts in and out. I'm like, what are they saying? I don't know what she's saying or he's saying. So you're a boy or a man. Okay. So you are. Okay, Tony. Because there is like Tony, uh, what's her name? The one that's saying Mickey. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. That one. And her name's Tony something. All right, let me see if I can find that, the picture of Mulligan here. Maybe just a minute. So what have you guys done? Um, hey, go away. I don't want to make stickers. Here's a picture I did. I don't know what it's doing. It's just opening up whatever it wants. I don't want it to. Anyways, let me see if I can find the other one here. Oh, here, let me show you this. Get off there. Somebody asked me to paint their dog. It won't focus. This is the real dog before it died, and then I drew it on. Let me see here. I did it on tone tan paper so you get to see all the whites. It's picking up my light here. And then I drew it with colors. And yes, the eye, he had cataracts in his one eye. And this is what it looked like before I put the background in. Come on. That's how far I walk. That's not it. Let me see if I can find. Here's the real dog. Come on, focus. So I have tried to draw animals and I suck. No, but they thought I was really nice. They actually, oh, here's another dog. Same lady, and she had two dogs. And she paid me like $200 for these pictures. I'm like, no, no, I'm not taking money from you. You're a friend. She also had a husky, and he passed away, and she asked if I could draw him. And I was like, I've never drawn. This is the very first animal I drew. I'm like, yeah, I can try. It won't focus. There it is. I think his name was Snowy or something like that. Or did I write it down? No, but that was drawn in 2021. All right, so let me see if I can find. Oh, I found the real dog. Hey, come back here. Yes, that one did come out very good. I thought. I thought so too. But yeah, I'm trying to find a picture so I can show you of. Okay, here's another one. There's the real dog, and he asked me to do their dog, and he came out like that. I like that tone tan paper because it brings out the whites. And the dog itself, go away. Why does the timeline keep coming up on it? There. Why did that come up as hide? All right. No, no, no. Um, okay. Your post that you put up, it got hidden. I don't know why. Because you wrote cute, I think, and somebody was trying to hit on me, so I put the word cute in block. If you could reword it, because I don't go for guys. I like women. That's why I have a woman for a wife, and she's in the other room. Okay, now there's an artist named Don Hahn, and he did Beauty and the Beast and a bunch of other Disney things. Yes, that looks better. I did a Kickstarter, and I gave these people different levels of what they could pay to get my art so I could make money for my Kickstarter. Well, I had a $75 oil painting. I wasn't expecting this guy to say what he said. Can you do the 50th anniversary of the Disneyland castle? And I'm like, wow. I'll have to get a picture of it, but yeah, I can do that in oil painting. Yeah. All right. Don Hahn fixed it for me. See how the clouds look like they're misty over the castle, and there's actually shadow. I had no shadows on it, and he fixed it for me with his digital iPad or pad. He had taken the picture and he had fixed it. And he goes, if I were you, I would have charged like $250. I'm like, I can't do that. I already made the price for 75. He goes, oh, then don't add the shadow in. Just give it to him for $75. But your artwork is worth 225 in my eyes. I'm like, wow, I got a real Disney person who thinks I am a good artist. Thanks. Thanks. That's all I can say. I'm trying to find James Mulligan. Oh, here's me and my wife, or my wife and I, if I say it correctly. This is me, and that is Carla. And she's lost a lot of weight now, so I look fatter than her. Okay. This is our wedding. We got married in Fullerton, which is right next to Disneyland. I'm sure that Tonio Tower knows that. And we had a friend who paid for our wedding only because she wanted to get into Club 33, and my wife knew somebody could get us in. So we got married in Fullerton at the courthouse, and then we went down and had our wedding reception at it won't focus on it. Club 33. That's the doorbell. Thank you. That was like 11 years ago. And when you go to Club 33, you don't just go with one or two people. So she invited a bunch of her friends, and it's a really dark picture. This is my wife. This is me. This is a jerk, and that's her. She's an idiot because after we got married, they didn't want to have anything to do with us anymore. And these two people were their friends. So that was the best thing about that is we actually got married and got to go to Club 33 before they ruined it. Oh yeah, you got to have the wedding cake smashed in your face, right? No, we didn't smash it in our face. I'm not that kind of person. And then they wouldn't let us kiss. No, 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 you can't kiss. Well, wait, we just got married. We have to kiss. Not until you get in front of the castle. Really? And this is in August, August the 7th. And it was like 100 degrees. So I'm like, I'm burning up. Now, I wasn't wearing a tuxedo over that day. Maybe if we remarry in a church. There's the castle. Oh, well, we weren't outside long. We went into Club 33. Um, but, sometimes she wants to kill me. That's at Knott's Berry Farm. All right, that's not the picture. I don't even have a picture of when I kissed her in front of the castle. Okay, so people have always asked me to do different types of art. Somebody told me, "Can you do this guy?" I'm like, I don't even know who he is. Well, he's WandaVision. I don't know who he is. Um, oh well, I actually found Tony's channel. She was talking about the Tower of Terror, and I said, "You need to come over and visit my channel." And she did, or maybe it was the other way around. I don't remember. Well, I spent a lot of time. I guess his name is Vision, drawing this character. It won't focus. That's the best I can do. Um, I have a picture of Tower of Terror somewhere, but a lot of people have asked me to do, different art pieces, and do I have Tower of Terror here? I'm checking. They were tearing it out, so I have the hotel. I have D23. Oh, there we go. There's California Adventure. I like it at nighttime. I built my own log ride, Knott's Berry Farm. Some guy was driving me nuts. I want to buy your log ride. It's not for sale. I'll pay you a $500. Oh, it's for sale. So I sold it. I it only cost me like $7 to build. So I made quite a bit of money on that. Okay, remember I told you about building the paper models, and this is for Tony. I said when you do the paper models, use the cardstock. This model took forever to build. That's a big one. That was for my HO scale train set. And this is the back side of it. So you can see all the full color. That's Walt Disney right there, standing in the middle. How many pages? Well, I think it was like 112 with instructions. It was a lot. I went through a lot of ink and I was mad. I'm like, why so much ink? That wasn't the only thing I built. Hey, quit doing that, stupid Google. It won't focus. There we go. I built Disneyland in HO scale. Now, this is a long time ago. We're talking like 2015 when I built that. What else did I build? Sorry, my ears were plugged. I'm trying to find a picture of Tower of Terror. Yeah, not that lucky. Maybe I have a picture of the actual Tower of Terror. Let me see. Somebody's in luck. Well, no, they're not in luck. This is what they ruined it and turned it into. There you go. That's about as clear as it's going to get. I don't like it. It's stupid looking. I mean, I liked it when it was Tower of Terror, and I never even wrote it. Too chicken. I don't like heights. I don't want to be dropped. Um, I still haven't found Jimmy Mulligan. Sorry it's taking me so long to find this stuff. I hope I'm entertaining you a little bit. So the reason for the change, oh, my dad's wedding. This is me and my brother. Want to see me dressed up in a tuxedo? Look at that. Ooh, fancy looking back then, back in the 90s. He got remarried after my mom passed away. I don't see it. It's bugging me. It'll be just a minute. I have tons and tons of pictures. Oh, wait, maybe I'm getting close. I'm at Disneyland. Now I'm not at Disneyland. Oh, and here's my dad, the old guy. Picture never came in clear. That's as good as it's going to get. He had Alzheimer's, so he passed away in 2016. Oh, what happened? There we go. No. Any questions? Oh, okay. So I don't only draw Disney or dogs or other things. Somebody asked me, "Can you do a sunset of a sailboat?" And I said, well, maybe if I listen to the song by Christopher Cross, Sailing, I can do it." And I did it. I wish I could get it to focus. There you go. Remember, I told you I cannot draw women. Isn't that scary? Look at that. One eye's bigger than the other, when the other one's like, yeah. I need to change that in Nightbot. I'm no longer Mitch Arts 53. It's now the Mitchell Sean Show. Um, yeah, I can't find him. I don't know where he's at. You watch. I'll just keep scrolling, and by the time I get to the end of the video, I'll find it. Nope, that's not Sperry Farm. I got more wedding pictures again. I don't know how. I didn't get married twice. Oh, yeah, let me see if I can bring this up. This is what my wife got me for our 10th wedding anniversary. Now, if you go to Disneyland, between the Esplanade between Disneyland and California Adventure, they have these. And you can put whatever you want to write on them, and then they will lay them down into the ground. I don't know if they will still do it, but I got mine from my wife, and I haven't found a frame that fits it yet. It's in a box. There's too many earthquakes out here, not like China and stuff, but um, yeah, that basically says when we got married. And you can read above there. Now, ours is not at Disneyland. It's here at our house. I don't want somebody walking all over my head. I wish I could just find the picture of Tower of Terror so I could show you. Let's see. Is there a picture of us kissing here? I got a neck. This chair is really bad. Now, when you go into Club 33, you get to look out over the people, and it sits above the Pirates of the Caribbean. So that was really cool. We'd go out on the deck and look down, and people go, "Oh, is that Dick Van Dyke up there?" Because hi, I'm Dick Van Dyke. No, but he would go up there all the time. I'm not finding anything that it figures. Well, here's a picture of me and Chewy. What? Oh, don't use Elmer glue. Use I used hot glue. Use one of these. It won't come apart. Now, if you mess it up, it won't come apart. And it's really hot, burns your hands. But it does a really good job. And I wish I could find a picture of that tartar for you. Hopefully in a minute. I know I'm boring. People are probably coming and going, oh, this guy's boring. Yeah, it does. You can look down at pirates. You can walk around the corner and go out the other window or the other viewing point and look down at uh, what's the restaurant below Pirates of the Caribbean? Blue Bayou, and you can look in there. So you get to do quite a few things. But you know what you can't do? You can't find your friend. Oh, well, you want to say some really intricate artwork I did? All right. This is a real coin. I used to work at Goodwill. And I can't make it bigger. What the heck? There we go. I used to work at Goodwill, and this piece came in to Goodwill with a treasure chest. I'm like, I gotta buy that. Well, no, I couldn't buy it, but my wife could. It's a Pieces of Eight from the movie Pirates of the Caribbean. Dead men tell no tales. All right. So that's the real coin. It's about this big. And guess what? I went ahead and drew it. I used gold ink. Well, not ink, it's a paint pen when I did that. Yeah, I'm not finding, I had a bunch of paper models on my phone that you could use, and you could build almost all of Disneyland with them. But, oh, wait a minute. Did I find it? No. Yeah, you could almost build all of Disneyland. Something's in my ear. Ouch. And, uh, but it was taking up too much space, and I wasn't going to build any more of Disneyland, so I dumped them. Star Wars Land. I could care less about that land. Look how fat I am in the blue shirt. Yes, I'm gaining weight. Yeah, well, do you want to see some detailed work? You can't see him over there. Maui's over there between the two kitty cats. And he's got all his tattoos all over his body. One day, and it took a full day, I drew him and all the tattoos. and I was live, and people are like, "Oh my God, you drew that? You're still drawing that?" I go, "Yes, I drew it. I am still drawing it." And they said, "Oh, that's awesome. I found the Tower of Terror before it was destroyed, I think." No, I don't know. Is it destroyed, or is that the original Tower of Terror? I can't get a good shot of it. There we go. I think that's probably still when it was. They were actually building it. It wasn't done. We were driving by, and I'm like, look what they're doing to the Tower of Terror. They're putting all these weird things on it. That was before they had finished it. All right. That was 2019. Now, I said I can't draw people. You know Hell's Kitchen, right? Someone said, "Can you do a caricature?" I'm like, I don't know. I can't draw people. Well, can you try? Can you do, uh, what's his real name? The guy from Hell's Kitchen. Carla. She can't hear me. Anyways, this chicken's raw. I'd say he's raw. He's not even dead yet. Well, I don't know. I can't find Jimmy Mulligan. You can't miss him. His dad used to be an actor before he died, of course, and he was played a doctor on a show, a comedian show. I can't remember the name of the show though. It was in the 90s. So his dad was an actor. He did some acting and singing, and right now I'm looking at cars. Sorry, I do car shows, so I was taking pictures of the cars down in Ontario on Euclid. Any of you like classic cars? It won't focus. It won't focus. There's too many pictures. That's why it won't focus. Anyways, I do like to draw. I like to go to the car shows and like specific things like a Firebird. There's the emblem of the Firebird, and I can't get it to focus as usual. There we go. This car stood out because of the color. Um, I'll show it to you what it looked like. With I, of course, just showed you the hood emblem. This is the actual car, and that's not really a classic car. That's like an '80s car. But I'm more into antique cars. See if we can find one. Well, this is one, but it's not really. Uh, okay, I guess not. They're gone. Sorry. Train ride. working on Star Wars, Knott's Berry Farm. Okay, here's my friend. He's playing piano. And there. He works at Disneyland. Uh, Ragtime Allen. He plays really good, but he quit. He just said, "No, I'm done." And he said a bad word, and they fired him. All right, you were asking about antique cars. My brother owns that. That car is 100 grand. He picked it up at some. Yes, Mr. Allen. You know Mr. Allen. He used to play piano. As a matter of fact, here he is. He's hanging out with somebody at Comic Con. If I get it to focus, we'll see him. Maybe. Oh, come on, focus. Why is it not focusing? Maybe I gotta make it bigger. There we go. Let's try that. Yes, that is a rare car. It's a Phaeton uh, Duesenberg. There we go. He's with the girl who would carry the big hammer, yeah, from the Joker movies. She wasn't dressed up in cosplay all the way. Anyways, that's him. He likes to wear black. His favorite character is from Scream. Uh, Scream Face, whatever the guy's name is. I don't. I'm not into those scary movies. Well, I don't have. Okay, so getting back to my Disneyland model. Now remember, I built the castle and it was big. It was 3 feet tall. I decided to build it in N scale. Everything's scaled down to 1 inch. The castle stood about 6 inches tall. I added lights to it. If I can get it to focus. It's trying to focus. You know why? Because I got the light on there. Let's get that out of there. Let's see. Will it work better if I turn this off? No. Anyways, that's a paper model. It took me forever. Yeah, and I also built the Matterhorn behind it. There it is. Now you're seeing a shadow because I took a picture with a flash and it was bouncing off the wall. So you're getting a shadow of the castle and the mountain. Dumbo. Dumbo. He's a popcorn bucket. Gotta get past all these pictures. Family photos. Oh, my siestas are getting shorter and shorter. There you got the train and you got the small world boats and everything, and that is the real ride. And I don't think I have a picture of mine. But here's the mountain. If it gets to focus, you can see there's actually bobsleds on it. There you see them. There's track and bobsleds running through the mountain. I can't even see that anymore. I had to stop building. Ah, here we go. If you look right here by my hand, there's the Haunted Mansion. I built that from a paper model. And then, of course, the castle. And that's plaster. And then I have the sub lagoon over here. And it's actually got subs in it. And then more paper models for Main Street. And then, of course, the Main Street station right here. So, here's the whole park at the time. I have added a lot more. There's this little CD back there that has all the paper models in it. But computers nowadays don't use CDs, so I don't know how to get that onto my computer. I like this shot. It's got the Haunted Mansion. And at the time, I had the Skyway buckets. You see that wire running through there? But my cat ate it. I was mad. Took a long time to build those. But he passed away this past thing. Yeah, the CD drive I got on eBay. It was a long time ago, so I don't know if they still make them. Here you can see the bobsled cars better. See, there's people in there. You know how I made the bobsleds? I used a McDonald's straw, cut it, pinched off the end so it went to a point, and then I stuck it on end scale track and stuck it inside the mountain. And I even have little tiny people, and I cut their legs off because they wouldn't sit. They don't sit. They were standing people. Well, here, you can see them right here. Got 4 people in the bobsled there, or in the McDonald's straw. A better close shot of them. They don't have faces. I don't know why. They came from China. I bought a bag of 100 people. It won't focus. Anyways, enough about that. You can find people anywhere on eBay. Look under modeling trains. And they've got people, they got horses, they got cows, they got dinosaurs. What? Dinosaurs? Yes, they have dinosaurs. They have water towers. You know, I bought some dinosaurs at a Hobby Lobby. They are the wrong size. These are like HO. So they don't work. Yeah, you can find all that stuff on, or you just go on eBay and search it. Say you want N scale. I mean, that's if you'd want. Sorry, my nose itching. You know, I think they're 3.5 inches for G scale is the size of a person. So you're going to want N scale, which is a lot smaller. And see, I copied it from this picture. I wanted to put those stripes on the sides. I never got to do that. So I did a lot of work on that model. Oh, yeah. Okay. Here's the Haunted Mansion paper model. If I can get it to focus, I'll show you here. It was just a box. It wasn't really anything special. I mean, I did build a big one, but it got crushed. Ooh, here's Disneyland before I got the Matterhorn put in. No, you'd have to make the dune buggies. But you can't see the dune buggies because they're inside the ride. You can build the hearse, though. And the lights I got from China. And they run off of batteries. And you buy a tea light and you run the wires down. It says to use a little diode or something in between. I didn't do that. I just ran the wires right into the tea light battery, and I soldered them in there. And click it on, the lights would turn on. That's still working. I don't even have it. It's in the um. It's hard to see this one. I put the phone right up inside Main Street. But you can do the hearse. Here's the hearse. Look, the hearse I did, and Metal Models makes the hearse. If I can get it to focus for you. But you can see the hearse is almost the same size as the Haunted Mansion. And then here's the whole park minus the mountain because I hadn't put it in yet. And yes, I even put lights in where you go underneath to when you're walking into Disneyland. There, you can see them in here. They're not going to be clear, but here's the tunnels, the entrance tunnels where you walk in to Disneyland, and then that's the castle. See, I built lights into the tunnels. This one is the one I like the best. You make the water. And of course, Disney water is dark green, or it's like a dark green. They don't have clear water. And the lights are on the castle. And those were all connected to that little battery. Yeah, here's the water. This is looking straight down at the castle. Now, I couldn't find any geese or goose, whatever they call them, swans. And the water was drying. That's why, if you look right here, it's got white spots. I had just put it in there. It comes out white. Once it dries clear. And so on. Yeah, I'm not finding the pictures that I want. Uh, I wish I could show you a picture of him, but I don't have a picture of him. At the Main City Electric Parade. Yeah, I have so many. I have 1,000 pictures on here, so it's like finding the right picture takes forever. But when you find it, then it's nice. So yeah, my videos won't be as boring as this, watching me trying to pull the sword out of the sword and stone. Um, I won't be saying a lot because I will be drawing. I built my own monorail, and I used the metal model to build the monorail, and then I painted it. I painted it to look like the new monorails because they were not. They were more like the ones from Walt Disney World. Here's one. When you buy the metal model, they only give you part of it, and you build it. And like I said, I painted it after that. But those are actually Walt Disney World. All right, well, I'm putting you to sleep here, to putting myself to sleep. Oh, wait, am I going to find him now? You can't see him very well. No, not there. Josh D'Amaro's got his hand up, but behind him was Stan Lee. I got a picture of him when we went to the G23 Expo. But of course, he passed away like a couple days after that. And these are more Disney people. I don't even know who they are. They're from Disney Plus. I can't read it. Descendants. They're from the Descendants. Well, that's Descendants too. This might be him. No, he's not in that one. I got everyone's favorite animals. Huh, George, I'm Goofy. Donald Duck. And Pluto, you can't see him. He's on the other side. Mark Silverman. Oh, you want to see Mark Silverman? I forgot about that. Oh, let me see if I can find a picture of him with his model that I found out it wasn't built by Disney. Some kids built it for him. Do you ever see the movie Tron? Tron Legacy. I asked them for their picture and they said, sure. We were waiting in line. That would be Jem, Cora, and I don't even know who the other one was. She was a program. I need to get some water. My lips are drying out. Hopefully, I'm not boring you like I'm boring me. You want to see something cool? These people, they uh, they go to these D23s expos and they make up their own cosplay. And this girl, she went all out and made herself look like Mulan, Warrior Mulan. And by the way, she won first place. This is 2017, and my wife is with her. I try. Hey, go back. Go back. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. It's hard to see these pictures. They're really small. Okay. You've seen the movie Pirates of the Caribbean, right? And you've seen lots of shows like Dink Dink, uh, you know, cop shows and stuff. You know who Jerry Bruckheimer is? He's right there. These guys on the end, they were doing the third or fourth Pirates of the Caribbean movie, and we got our picture with them. Let's see here. Anyone else? No. Oh, the hearse. You want to see the hearse? This is the metal model hearse. You can get that on eBay. It's you can't put it together with tape, and you can't put it together with glue. It's all bending little tiny pieces and putting it together with that because it's just a flat sheet. It comes in a envelope, and you can get it when you go to Disneyland. Just go look for metal models, 3D metal models, I think they're called. And yes, I even built Space Mountain. But it didn't look good in Chrome, so I painted it white. And I think that's about it, unless you want to see me as a pirate. Shiver me timbers, mateys. Have no fear of evil curses, says you. Properly warned, GB, says I. Even if I can't get it in focus. There. It is very intricate. Well, that word. I just was ready to give up. I'm not going to do this. Um, Trying to see if we can find anything else here real quick. I know it's not real quick, and it's getting late over there. What time is it in China? Is it the next day? It is 10 o'clock here almost. 3 till 10 p.m. I can't find a picture of us kissing in front of the castle. Well, all right. So you were asking what kind of cars I like. These are the kind of cars I like. That's a Model A, 1930s. You're in Colorado. I thought you said you're in China. Let me go way down the list and see if I can find anything. Dogs, drawings, the real Disneyland. Family pictures. Here's our Christmas tree and my monorail. Isn't it? Yeah, it's in view. It won't focus as usual. Go all the way back out here. There we go. That ran around our Christmas tree. That was many, 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 many moons ago. Now, I made my own costume for Halloween. There was a band at Disneyland, well, California Adventure. They were called the Mad Tea Party. Have you ever heard of them? Maybe you've seen them. They played rock and roll, and they were a cover band until Disney, hey, I don't want to keep them around. Let's just get rid of them. Dumbest idea ever. Anyways, the DJ, she was dressed up for Halloween, but she's known as DJ Wendy Walker. I think she's a monster here because it says Monsters Inc. But I was dressed up as the Mad Tea Party Hatter, and I made my own costume. I even made the shirt. I have no idea where it's at now. Anyways, that's it. I don't have any other pictures to show you guys. That was back in 2015. The only other thing I can show you is I built the guitar and painted it. So yeah, I have lots and lots and lots and lots of things I've done in all my years of doing Disney, but now I have anxiety and I don't do anything. My my days of doing stuff are kind of over. And if you know Tron, then you'd know the lady in black was from the first Tron movie. If we can get it to focus, it'll look like we have no eyes. It's not going to focus. This was also at D23. That's my wife in the yellow. That's me. No, that's not my only shirt. I have two like that. And this is Cindy Morgan, who was, as you can see on her shirt, Yori from the very first Tron. Sadly, she passed away a couple of years ago. Oh, yeah. I forgot to tell you, we have ghosts in this house. is a house full of ghosts. Ooh, that's strong. All right. Well, anyways, so I really haven't gotten to telling you what the channel is about. The Mitchell Sean Show is car shows, cats, Dumb Joke Mondays. That's tomorrow. Be sure to watch that. No, I don't have that many ghosts here. I don't think. Maybe 7. We have a little girl that's haunting our actual apartment. And she killed her. She didn't kill herself. She died next door. She got gasoline on her and caught on fire and burned to death, which is really sad. But she doesn't know that she's dead. And, I have baseball hats or Disneyland hats, and I have them all set up in the other room. The first day we moved in, I set them all up. All the windows have been painted shut, so there was no windows that had any I could lift them up. The ceiling fans weren't on, and everything was all settled in. We sat down on the bed, and something just picked up all hats and threw them across the room. And we're like, "Did you see what I saw?" "I did." "What are we gonna do? Exorcism?" "I don't know." So, yeah, we've done everything. We've staged the house, and luckily she hasn't been around lately. But we had lots of people come over and give us crucifixes and other things trying to help. Oh, don't. Oh, that's good. Um, Warning, Nicole, when she talks, when Tony talks, he talks really fast. So you got to kind of listen to the words. I talk really slow because I don't have any teeth and I'm trying to pronounce it. What I don't like is, and let me put this light back on so you see how horrible my face looks. If I had teeth, I look like that. But since I don't, see these lines? It makes me look old. I'm only 60, which is sometimes people go, "Oh my God, you're that old?" And other people say, "Oh, you don't even look like you're like 45." Yeah, I do. Especially now that my stomach is like bulging. I weigh almost 210. No, 11. 211. I weigh 210. And that's not good. Not for a diabetic. Anyways, I'm going to try to sum this up to the end here because I've been online now for an hour and 33 minutes. I'm very glad you guys came in, girl and guy. I know more people have come in, they just aren't showing. They aren't showing. My channel has been called, well, if you watch the video, I have a video up of it, and it's a bright yellow screen. You'll see it in my play. I don't know if I have a playlist yet. I'm working on I have like 20 playlists. And as I wrote in the video, I am trying to squeeze them into like 5 playlists. And then, of course, a couple of playlists for me that are personal, which are family. And if I ever get on that bike back there and work out, bike riding videos. Yes, it all takes time. As you know, Nicole, you've been working on yours. Well, someone's blowing up things out there. Um, I am an artist. I play music by ear, so I am a musician. I used to play trumpet. Need teeth for that. Can't play it no more. but I can play my keyboard or I can play my ukulele. Yes, I have a ukulele. Oh, stop. I do have I guess they'd be called dad jokes. I changed the name to Dumb Joke Monday. And I'm going to change it again because I know it falls on a Monday, but it sounds better as Dumb Joke Mondays. So I'm going to add an S to it. So it'll be Dumb Joke Mondays. That's tomorrow. They're dad jokes. And they're really stupid jokes like knock knock, who's there? Or no, what? A cow? No, a cow doesn't. A horse goes into a bar. Bartender says, "Why the long face?" Really dumb jokes. I can't even get a joke to make people laugh. So I do jokes like that, but I'll use a filter because I do that on shorts. We have 2 cats. We used to have 3. One died of cancer. He was Big Jake. You can see him in my cats video playlist. He was half Maine Coon and half. Oh, I get tired. Half tabby. I'm glad this isn't smell-o-vision. You can smell my bad breath. Garlic. Woo! I made meatloaf. It was really good. I'm Chef Capalbo. Hey, you want to learn how to make pizza pie? Sure, I can show you how. But first, we have to go and buy the dough or whatever. And I talk like this because I'm Italiano. So I do cooking. Uh, Now, when Alan came on, I don't know where if he's sick. He wrote something on Facebook. He's not feeling well. Said, "Please say prayers for him." Um, I I made a grilled cheese for him once, and he goes, "Oh my God, you have got to make it for me forever." What? You can make a grilled cheese? It's the easiest thing in the world. I don't know how to do it. Oh my God! You get 2 pieces of sourdough bread or whatever kind of bread you want to use. I use sourdough. Get butter, soften a little bit. You smother both sides of the bread so it's all 4 sides have got butter on it. Put it into the pan. Make sure you put it in the pan. I'm going to show like this because you're going to put it together like that, right? I already did about a month ago. Well, go watch my video. Chef Capalvo teaches you how to make a 5-way grilled cheese sandwich. It's going to be back a ways because I made it about 3 years ago. But it's easy. So you put the butter on there and you put it in the pan. You turn it on low. Do not put it on high. You'll burn it and you'll have your fire alarm go off. Then you're gonna have the fire department out. You don't want that. So, anyways, you get your cheese. You lay it on both sides of the bread, and you smear some. No, you don't. You put shredded cheese on top of that, and then you put some Parmesan cheese on the. Oh wait, no, take it back. Then you put those pieces together on the one side that's cooking, right? And then you put a lid on so it gets hot in there and it melts it all down, right? But you don't want it burnt. You go like a minute or 2, and then you take it and flip it over, get your Parmesan cheese and sprinkle it all over the top of the bread. And your bread should be a light tannish brown, kind of this color, darker than that. I don't know. I don't have anything that color. And you want it, not burnt but brown. And then you put the top back on there and you let it cook. And then you could be making your tomato soup or whatever you want to make with it. I prefer hot Cheetos, the flaming hot Cheetos, with a little bit of ranch dressing on the side. So you dip them. That way they're not hot. Oh, it tastes really good. Anyways, that's what I do. And Then you cut the bread in half and you part it. And my secret recipe. Everyone goes, oh, you just use ketchup. That's all you have to do is dip it in ketchup. Yeah, that's boring. Unless you don't like mayonnaise. Put a little bit of mayonnaise in, put ketchup on top, mix it together, and then dip your sandwich in that. And it's like eating a burger minus the burger. So you're getting a grilled cheese. And that's how you make a grilled cheese. There, see, I gave you a lesson right there. I mean, Alan didn't know how to make a hot dog. Really? I told this in my video. You you can make a hot dog either in boiling water. You just slice it down the middle, put it in the water, and let it boil until you see the hot dog actually do this. It will open up a little. That's when you know it's ready. Then you don't put your hand, you'll burn your hand. Get tongs and then you put it onto your toasted bun. Put your, if you want ketchup, that's what my wife uses. No good on a turkey hot dog. You put mustard on it. And then if you like your relish and all that stuff, you put that on there. I prefer chili. Anyways, if you don't have a stove, you can use a microwave. Put it on a napkin, put it in the microwave for 35 to 40 seconds. Our microwave's a piece of junk. We do it for half a. We do it for like 40 seconds until it starts getting kind of shriveled. Now you're in the mood for food. The best one I've found. Now I didn't make this recipe up, but somebody told it to me, and it's really good. Do you make baked potatoes? You get a baked potato, wash it. Now I used to stab it and let air out of it so it wouldn't, you'd put it in the microwave and it go, and that ruined it. It come out all looked like it was cooked. You try to cut it, and it's like, my knife's gonna break. It's hard as a rock. Been making it wrong all this time. You should have a baked potato setting on your microwave. You get a paper plate. You wash the potato, and you pamper dry it. Get some olive oil. Pour it, drizzle it on top of the potato, the skin, the outside. Rub it all around, all over it, so it's smothered in olive oil. Then you get salt, pepper, seasonings. You can put seasonings on it on the outside. And then you get a paper towel and you wet it. Squeeze it out a little bit. You want wetness in it. And you wrap the potato in that and you put it in the microwave on what it says for your potato. Now, if it's a big potato, you want to do it for 2 potatoes. And when it comes out, oh my God, it's got so much flavor. And I didn't even cut it open yet. You just take your knife and just like that, it opens right up. Boiling hot, you burn your hands. By the way, the paper towel will be dry because it soaks it all into the potato. And then you put a little bit of salt, put butter. Um, I like shredded cheese on mine. And then I also like sour cream. Now I've got the squeeze kind of just, and then you put on grated pepper. You ready? It is really good. It tastes like it came out of a restaurant. I'm like, oh wow, whoever came up with that idea is excellent. Probably Chef Ramsay. Okay, so I have the cooking channel. I have my art channel. I take requests. You want me to draw hotel tower terror? I'm gonna need a picture of it. But put it in on one of my videos. You can put it in as a comment on this video if you want. You want a picture of Mickey Mouse? I can draw Mickey Mouse. You want a picture of whatever, a dog? I'm going to need a picture of the dog. I don't draw real people. I don't do digital art. It's all traditional art. I do the live stream talking, chatting like this. I have a podcast with my wife, E-Ticket to Tomorrowland. Now, when we were going to Disneyland, it was all about Disney. Now it's about anything. My last one that I did, the podcast, was all about Knott's Berry Farm and the new, old, refurbished, reconditioned Montezuma, the Forbidden Forest. No, not the Forbidden Forest, the Forbidden Temple. That's what it's called. It's got, they got rid of the launch wheel that used to shoot it off. That was my second looping roller coaster. My first was the corkscrew. I love that ride. It took me forever to get me on it. My brothers are like, "You got to ride it." No, I don't go upside down. No, I am not going on that. No, there's no way. And get your hands off me. No, you're going on it. Older brothers, how am I gonna do? They talked me into it. I feel pain. No, oh, I don't feel good. Anxiety kicked in. I was like, I can't do this. My palms are sweating. I'm dizzy. Oh, I got a stomach ache. All these things get me on the ride, lock down the thing. Oh no, I can't do this. I can't do it. Oh no, please help me, God, help me, help me. This is what's going through my mind, right? They said, shut up and relax. Go up the lift hill. Get to the top. Whoa, we're up pretty high. And I go down. I'm like, right? Funnest ride ever. You go through the loops or barrel rolls. Here, this way. There you go. I love the ride. I want to go again. See, we told you you'd love it. Now, you love it so much, we want you to go on Montezuma's Revenge. No, 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 no. That one goes through the loop backwards and forward. Ah, you'll love it. I did. I did for many years. I even tried other looping coasters. I didn't like them. But the one at California Adventure, I do like. I liked it when it was called Screamin'. I don't even know what it's called now. I haven't been back. Can't afford it. That's all kind of stuff we would write in the e-ticket to Tomorrowland uh, blog or podcast. And of course, I do my car shows. So I got car shows, live music events, um, you name it. If you want to go check out a restaurant that's opening up, we'll go in there and we'll rate their food on a 5 stars. If five being the best, one being the worst, and we've done that. So my channel's a mishmash of stuff. Everyone else has got a channel about one thing. And even YouTube tells you when you do your channel, you want it to have evergreen content. I can't do that. No, that's not me. I have so much stuff in this head that it's got to get out. I draw. I play the keyboard. I play the ukulele. I sing. I ask ask Nicole. I chat. So that's why I renamed this channel from Mitch's Adventures. That was like one of the names. And I've had like 18 different names. I don't know how many names. Um, Mitch's Adventures. Uh, Mitch Arts 53. That's only because I love the Herbie car. But it just didn't roll off the tongue. It doesn't, it's blah. There's too many adventurers out there. There's Slim Devon Adventures. There's Electric Adventures. There's SoCal Adventures. There's all these different people that use adventures. There's Mitch's Adventures. I got tired of it. Although I did get a shout out. I went to Knott's Berry Farm and I was with my wife, and it was Christmas time, and somebody said, "Hey, you're Mitch's Adventures." I'm like, "What? What? I've been recognized. I got a shout out," which was really cool. Well, now I'm going to get a shout out with my new name. It's the Mitchell Sean Show. Why? Because that's my name, Mitchell Sean. And if you want my last name, just watch the cooking. Now, my mom named me that, and my dad, because my grandpa's name was Michael John, and they wanted a Mitchell Sean, Irish. And it's not spelled, it's spelled like this. And when I was born, and the doctor said, "Well, what name did you give him?" It's Mitchell Sean. Okay, how do you spell Sean? S-E-A-N. That's Sean. So Mitchell Sean? No, it's Sean. It's Irish. So that's how I got my name. Yes, Sean is my middle name. It's Mitchell Sean Show. Welcome to the Mitchell Sean Show. I'm glad you could join me here tonight. I'm trying to get a DJ so she can play off to the side, and that would be Carla, or she's best known right now as Gypsy Sparrow 17. If you go to her channel, where's the G? If you like squirrels, go check her channel out. Every time we go to the park and work, she's videoing the squirrels. And guess who's feeding them? Cheetos. No, I don't know. I'm feeding peanuts or something. And I build stuff. I don't build the train anymore. I couldn't see it. I put it in the shed. I really would love to sell it because, and it's a working train. It goes around and it's set up for 4 trains. I have 4 trains. I'm not allowed to sell them. My wife bought them for me. Now, if you like candy, and who doesn't like candy, you should go check out my other channel. It's all shorts. And I put up odd Spockens, Gadzooks. No, I put up odd things to eat. I'm going to get the right name here. Switch. Hey, why aren't they showing up? Okay, well, I have another channel. It's called Gypsy. No, it's not Gypsy. It's Eye Candy. I don't think it has a number on it. I don't know why it's not coming up. I am signed in. Anyways, it's all about candy. Check it out if you like candy. And then I have my train channel, which actually it's art channel, and it is not here. It's called Mitchy Mouse Arts. But I'm gonna focus on this channel because I want to get to my what do you call it? Monetized. I want to be monetized. I'm almost at 3,000 subscribers. Almost. You guys help me. Tell your friends. Tell your family members. Tell anyone you want that Mitchell Sean's in town. And he's got a show. It's the Mitchell Sean Show. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming out and visiting here at my studio. I'm doing a Conan O'Brien. Hi, I'm Conan O'Brien. I don't have the hair. He looks like that. Hi, I'm Conan O'Brien. Thank you for the hearts and the flowers. Thank you. Thank you. And um, just check out my channel. And you should like what I do. I like what Tony O'Tower does. I love what Nicole does. As a matter of fact, you have any problems, you talk to Nicole because she's my moderator. Why don't we put some hearts in the group, the channel here for Nicole? What is your favorite color, Nicole? You have a favorite color? Okay, put purple hearts in for Nicole. Thank you. I do have two other moderators. I don't know where they're at right now. They're probably sleeping. Barry Place 28, his dad passed away. And he went to the funeral the other day. And he's not going to be online for like a week. He's grieving, I would assume. And you want to go check out Theme Park Casual and Cordian, California. So there's, here, I'll put them, I think they're in chat already under Nightbot. Yeah, they are. Check their channels out. If you love Disneyland, you're going to want to follow this guy. I mean, now he won't be on right now, but you can check out his videos. Buried Place 28. He is always at Disneyland or Knott's Berry Farm. He used to work for them. He worked at the Spruce Goose as a tour guide. No, it's Place, Place. And it has to have the 28 on it. And then there's this guy is his friend. I hate riding around the camera here. Everyone calls him TPC, but his channel is called his name is Danny. Theme Park Casual. You want to go check his channel out. He's at the parks, and right now they're doing a chalk walk. So they're at the parks a lot, trying to raise money for the chalk walk. They invited me. Last year I did a bunch of drawings and gave them to them, and they auctioned them off. And then, of course, if you love Pirates of the Caribbean or Tower of Terror, I know she does that. Cordian, California. And don't forget to follow Nicole. Round the hook. All right. Have a great night, everyone. I will see you tomorrow morning. Well, you won't see me. You'll get a dumb joke. Dumb joke Mondays is coming up, and then there's cat day. It's either Saturday when I do Catterday, or whenever Flynn the Wonder Cat just feels like chatting. I mean, that cat, he'll just meow 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 meow. And as soon as I get the camera on, meow. Come on, say something. Well, you got a voice. Say something. You want a treat? Meow 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 meow. There you go. All right, bye. Have a great night. Thanks for watching.